वेलकम इन अनदर वीडियो ऑफ कंप्यूटर नेटवर्किंग स्टूडेंट। लास्ट लेक्चर में हमने फ्रीक्वेंसी डिवीजन मल्टीप्लेक्सिंग विच इज़ द टाइप ऑफ मल्टीप्लेक्सिंग उसका हमने डिटेल स्टडी किया था। उसमें हमने एफडीएम ट्रांसमीटर, एफडीएम रिसीवर, देन एडवांटेजेस, डिसएडवांटेजेस एंड एप्लीकेशन ऑफ फ्रीक्वेंसी डिवीजन मल्टीप्लेक्सिंग इसका हमने डिटेल स्टडी किया था। आज के इस वीडियो लेक्चर में हम सेकंड टाइप ऑफ मल्टीप्लेक्सिंग विच इज़ अ डब्ल्यूडीएम वेवलेंथ डिवीजन मल्टीप्लेक्सिंग उसका हम डिटेल स्टडी करेंगे। तो शुरू करते हैं आज का ये वीडियो। वेवलेंथ डिवीजन मल्टीप्लेक्सिंग दैट इज़ डब्ल्यूडीएम is a second type of multiplexing. So in that it is a variation in the your frequency division multiplexing. So in that there are two prism, this prism 1 at the transmitter and the prism 2 at the receiver side. So it is denoted by Tx and Rx. So the fibers come together at the prism. So the fiber optic cables are used for the transmission of the signals or the channels from transmitter to the receiver. So here the fiber 1 is there and at the second end fiber 2 is there. So these two are the signals or different signals. So at the prism 1 means at the transmitter, these having a energy in different frequency band, these channels having the energy in the different frequency band. After passing through the prism, these beams are combined into a single shared fiber. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे ये जो प्रिज्म 1 है at the transmitter end, so the two fibers has the two signal which are incident on each other and they are combined in a single beam at prism 1, and that shared beam will be transmitted from the transmitter to the towards the receiver side. So for transmission into a destination where it will split again. So at the receiver side there is a prism 2 where this shared signal is again split up into the two signal, that is fiber 3 and fiber 4. जैसे हमने ट्रांसमीटर एंड में fiber 1 and fiber 2 को combine किया था, and that signal will be traveled through the transmission medium towards the receiver, and receiver में again इसको दो पार्ट में स्प्लिट अप किया है विच इज़ फाइबर 3 एंड फाइबर 4. सो दैट इज़ द सिंपल वर्किंग प्रिंसिपल फॉर द वेवलेंथ डिवीजन मल्टीप्लेक्सिंग. So your wavelength division multiplexing is generally used in fiber optic cables और fiber optic channels. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे स्पेक्ट्रम दिया है. फाइबर 1 जो सिग्नल है दैट इज़ द दिस सिग्नल, fiber 2 signal is given. So these two signals are combined, so it will form this third type of signal. This is the graph of power versus the wavelength. Lambda is the wavelength. So these two signals are combined. This is the signal for fiber 1, so that is F1, and this is the signal for the fiber 2. These signals will be incident and they are combined at the prism 1 and it is traveled toward the receiver. So that is the simply a graphical representation of fiber 1 and fiber 2 spectrum. Then we'll see the WDM system, how it works. So channel having a different frequency ranges can be multiplexed on a single along the fiber. Okay, तो जो चैनल से अलग अलग जिनको हमें मल्टीप्लेक्स करना है, they have a different frequency range, they are multiplexed at the multiplexer side. So in figure, at the transmitter end there is a multiplexer and at the receiver end there is a demultiplexer is there in WDM system. So at the input side of multiplexer there are number of channels, means data inputs are there. ठीक है, जो भी channels हमें transmit करना है through transmission medium which is a generally optical fiber in case of WDM system. So these channels are given as a input and these channel have a different frequencies. So for channel 1, F1 is the frequency, channel 2 has a F2 frequency, channel 3 has a F3, like that. So these frequencies are combined together in the multiplexer and then it is travel through this transmission medium, which is a optical fiber, towards the demultiplexer, and at the demultiplexer side opposite procedure of a multiplexing will be done, and these channels are separate out according to their wavelength. This for channel 1 lambda 1 is the wavelength, for channel 2 lambda 2 is the wavelength, like that. So that is the data output at the receiver end. So the second point is the only difference between WDM and FDM is that optical system is completely passive and thus highly reliable. ठीक है, तो WDM and FDM में जो difference है, so WDM is used for the optical system, so that is highly reliable as compared to the frequency division multiplexing. That's why WDM is popular. Is the energy on a single fiber is few gigahertz wide, because is it possible to convert between electrical and optical media any faster. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे ऑप्टिकल फाइबर यूज़ हो रहा है WDM सिस्टम में, so that's why so the frequency is higher side, which is in gigahertz wide, so that is impossible to convert the electrical and optical media any faster. Next point, since the bandwidth of a single fiber band is 25,000 gigahertz, there is a great potential of multiplexing many optical channels together over a long routes. तो WDM सिस्टम का एक एडवांटेजेस ये कि जो सिंगल फाइबर है उसका जो बैंडविड्थ है वो 25,000 गीगाहर्ट्ज़ है, so that will be increase, so that has a great potential that multiple channels can be transmitted through this single fiber because its bandwidth is more as compared to the FDM system. So due to that, more number of channels can be multiplexed at the multiplexer side, and it will travel towards the demultiplexer. Next point, potential application of WDM is in fiber to the curve system in the SONET networks. So here is the example in which the fiber 1 is at the transmitter side and receiver side there is a demux. So these signals are transferred from this mux to the demux side by using this optical fiber cable. So in WDM system optical amplifiers are used. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे ऑप्टिकल एम्पलीफायर यूज़ किए, मीन्स जहाँ पे भी सिग्नल वीक होगा, सो एट दैट टाइम दिस ऑप्टिकल एम्पलीफायर विल गिव द स्ट्रेंथ टू द सिग्नल. ठीक है, तो ये सिग्नल का जो एम्पलीट्यूड एंड वोल्टेज है उसको क्या करेंगे, ये इंक्रीज करेंगे, एंड देन इट विल पास दिस सिग्नल्स टूवर्ड्स द डीमल्टीप्लेक्सर. ठीक है, सो वेन एवर the signal will be weak, so at that time there it uses the optical amplifier, so that is possible in case of WDM system. So these are the points regarding the WDM system. Then we'll see the applications. So the WDM system is mostly used in the SONET networks, where large number of optical fiber lines are multiplex and demultiplex. ठीक है, so that is the application of WDM system. So next is DWDM. So that is the advanced version of this WDM, okay, which will work on the same principle as WDM system, but the long form of DWDM is dense WDM. So it can multiplex a very large number of channels. The spacing between adjacent channel is very small. ठीक है, तो दोनों में डिफरेंस ये है कि डेंस WDM जो है उसमें more number of channels can be transmitted because the spacing between the each channel is very small. जैसे यहाँ पे फ्रीक्वेंसी में डिवाइड किया है, ठीक है, each channel has a different frequency, so the adjacent spacing between each channel is very less, so that more number of channel can be transmitted by using DWDM. So therefore the efficiency of DWDM is higher than that of wavelength division multiplexing. So that is one of the advantage of DWDM over the WDM. Then we see the third type of multiplexing technique, which is called as a time division multiplexing, which is known as a TDM system. So the process called multiplexing is used to order to utilize the common transmission channel or a medium to transmit a more than one signal simultaneously. So मल्टीप्लेक्सिंग की ज़रूरत इसलिए है कि एक ही चैनल थ्रू, ट्रांसमिशन चैनल थ्रू, मल्टीपल चैनल्स कैन बी transmitted at a time. That's why we require this multiplexing at the transmitter end. So that is the process of multiplexing. So TDM uses a digital multiplexing process. तो TDM में जो सिग्नल यूज़ होते हैं, that signals are a digital signals. Okay. Third point, in TDM all the signals can be transmitted, are not simultaneously transmitted. ठीक है, तो जो भी सिग्नल ट्रांसमिट होंगे टाइम डिवीजन मल्टीप्लेक्सिंग में वो साइमल्टेनियसली ट्रांसमिट नहीं होंगे. इंस्टेड ऑफ दैट दे आर ट्रांसमिटेड वन बाय वन. ठीक है, तो जिस तरह से FDM एंड WDM में ट्रांसमिट हो रहे थे सिग्नल्स एट अ टाइम, तो इस तरह से TDM में नहीं होगा. TDM में इंस्टेड ऑफ दैट इट विल ट्रांसमिटेड वन बाय वन. सो दैट इज़ द बेसिक्स ऑफ टाइम डिवीजन मल्टीप्लेक्सिंग. So this TDM is generally used for the digital signal multiplexing. Then we'll see the basic working principle of time division multiplexing. So here is a TDM frame is given. In that the different signals are transmitted one by one. First one is the signal 1, signal 2 is there, signal 3, signal 4. After then again repeat the signal 1, signal 2 in the same process. So thus each signal will be transmitted for very short time. Okay, तो जैसे अभी ये फर्स्ट फ्रेम है, so that is the one frame. So signal can be differentiate in the frames. तो इसमें जो सिग्नल ट्रांसमिट होंगे टाइम डिवीजन मल्टीप्लेक्सिंग में, so that is transmitted through a frame. So फर्स्ट फ्रेम में यहाँ पे 4 सिग्नल ट्रांसमिट हुए, मीन्स सिंपली 4 चैनल्स आर ट्रांसमिटेड इन वन फ्रेम. इन सेकंड फ्रेम द अनदर चैनल्स विल बी ट्रांसमिटेड लाइक दैट. सो दैट इज़ द बेसिक थिंग्स और वर्किंग प्रिंसिपल ऑफ टाइम डिवीजन मल्टीप्लेक्सिंग. So in that one cycle or frame is said to be complete when all the signals are transmitted once on the transmission channel. तो इस तरह से इसमें जो डेटा ट्रांसमिट होगा वो इन टर्म्स ऑफ फ्रेम्स में होगा. सो वन ट्रांसमिशन ऑफ ईच चैनल कंप्लीट्स वन साइकिल ऑपरेशन कॉल्ड एज अ फ्रेम. ठीक है, तो एक साइकिल कंप्लीट होगा मीन्स दैट कंसिस्ट ऑफ अ सिंगल फ्रेम. सो इन दैट फ्रेम द नंबर ऑफ चैनल्स विल बी transmitted, and in second frame the another remaining channels will be transmitted like that. So in TDM system that can be used to multiplex analog or digital signal. However it is more suitable for digital signal multiplexing. ये हमने ऑलरेडी स्टडी किया था कि TDM is generally used for digital signal multiplexing. So here is again one of the example is given for TDM system. So in that there is a source A, source B and source C is there. At the transmitter end there is a MUX is there, and this is the transmission medium, which is a common medium to transmit the signal from this transmitter towards the receiver. So this is the source A. So source A consists of A1, A2 and A3, and source B consists of B1, B2, B3. Source C consists of C1, C2 and C3 is there. So the data flow for sources A, B or C is divided into the units. This A1, A2, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2 and C3. स्मॉलर यूनिट्स में इनको डिवाइड किया है सोर्सेज के जो डेटा है उनको. सो देन वन यूनिट फ्रॉम ईच सोर्स इज टेकन एंड कंबाइंड टू फॉर्म अ वन फ्रेम. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे अलग अलग फ्रेम्स बनाई. जैसे यहाँ पे फ्रेम 3 इज़ देयर, फ्रेम 2 इज़ देयर, फ्रेम 1 इज़ देयर. ठीक है, सो फ्रेम 3 कंसिस्ट ऑफ दिस C1, B2 एंड A2 इज़ देयर लाइक दैट. सो दैट कैन बी ट्रांसमिटेड एज अ one frame. In second frame again another sources are consist, that will be a C1, B2, A3 is there, like that. तो इसी तरह से ये जो डेटा ट्रांसमिट होगा वो इन टर्म्स ऑफ फ्रेम होगा। तो इसके लिए वन साइकिल मीन्स सिंपली अ वन फ्रेम, ठीक है। तो डेटा जो ट्रांसमिट होगा वो क्या होगा, फ्रेम्स में ट्रांसमिट होगा, ठीक है। मीन्स इसमें क्या किया है, टाइम डिवीजन किया है, ठीक है, टाइम को डिवाइड किया है अलग अलग साइकिल्स में, दैट्स व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड एज अ टाइम डिवीजन मल्टीप्लेक्सिंग। सो दैट इज द बेसिक प्रिंसिपल ऑफ TDM सिस्टम। तो यहाँ पे TDM फ्रेम्स दी हुई है दिस अबो सिस्टम के लिए, ठीक है। फ्रेम 3 इज देयर, फ्रेम 2, फ्रेम 1 इज देयर। सो इट कंसिस्ट ऑफ द डिफरेंट यूनिट्स ऑफ दिस सोर्सेज एज अ इनपुट साइड, सोर्स A, सोर्स B एंड सोर्स C। सो दिस इज द बेसिक्स ऑफ TDM सिस्टम। तो आज का ये वीडियो लेक्चर हम यही एंड करते हैं। नेक्स्ट वीडियो लेक्चर में हम TDM ट्रांसमीटर एंड रिसीवर का डिटेल स्टडी करेंगे। सो थैंक यू।